switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday has begun. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, set. Go.
From the 34. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. That throw finds Kittle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
Looking for a throw here. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Okay, break. Hey, check that. Street. Let's go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
2nd and 4. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
send a man in motion.
Curve 19. Curve 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Irving here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Bring it. Check go.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
They give it to him again. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Set.
Working quickly here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back-to-back carries here. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going play action. Taken in by Smith. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Throwing on 2nd and 13. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready?
Setting up a throw. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Gay's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
18, pioneer.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw it again. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead off the turnover. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense.
Let's go now.
This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's complete, Mike Evans. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Back now, pressure on its way. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He's got Smith. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Pass play on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. That's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Hurt, hurt. 70 range. 70 range. Hurt, hurt.
Handoff now out of the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Go.
Throw on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. This one finds Irving. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. He goes out of bounds and a great return and brings us to the 2-minute warning. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
18, come on, set.
He's going to throw this one. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Sets up 4th down.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. No return on that punt. And the Pats will take over.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Pass play now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 42 yards on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. They go play action on 1st. This finds Evans, complete. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Airing it out to start this drive. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots tie it just before halftime. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Here's a return from the 7. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 3. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Running this one left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's first and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. They get back 8 and now have a second and much more manageable 7. From the 27. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set. Lion.
They'll come out throwing. Kittle brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That pass complete to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Third and 4 coming up now.
19 tight. Let's go. Go.
Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Okay, ready?
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Go. Track. Ready.
On the give, this is Irving. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Stephanie.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They kick the running back in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Fired in there and caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 70 Timberwolves. Go check, go check.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Ready?
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Here we go, set.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Looking for the end zone, and he's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Another 2-point conversion attempt upcoming from the Buccaneers.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Right side, they're going to pitch it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. A give now from the gun. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he gets this one down to the 27. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he has the New England touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. First and 10.
Come on. Street.
Irving here from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6.
Set up. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Go.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Irving hauls it in. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
70. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 9. It's 4th down.
70 range. 70 range. Check go.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Panther 60. Panther Warrior 70.
They'll throw it again. It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18.
Hey, you get that ball in your belly, baby. You got almost no time to process what the line's going to do. You better make your decision and hit it downhill. Excellent vision to find the opening and get things started well here on 1st down.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard
This
line.
drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60. Top below 18. And up.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
complete to McMillan. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Here's the give to Irving. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Okay, great.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Take 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, Mustang 19. Take go.
Looking to throw. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. They'll throw on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Throwing now off play action. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Huck.
2nd and 10 now. This finds Evans, complete. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Hold the ready.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Hey, smash. Get up.
They'll run here following the penalty. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go!
Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trap goal 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Here he is to throw. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Buccaneers.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Take off.
Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Right back to Irving now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll try him left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throwing now. Has it downfield, working the left. And he moves the chains, but time of the essence, just 16 seconds to work with. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Ready, break. And...
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Oh, here's a pitch to the right. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, New England. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that score